Hello YouTube and welcome back to the Crimson Chocobo. Today's video is going to be a tutorial. It's going to be the one of two tutorials that we are going to do. Basically this tutorial is for new players to the Final Fantasy TCG game. In this game, in this video I'm going to discuss the three important cards that are essential to the game: forwards, backups, and summons. What their significance is to the game, as well as abilities and what's on the cards. I'm going to explain each one. Alright, and for that, let's get started. The first card, it's basically your soldiers for the game, is forwards. As you can see here, I'm using Sephiroth as an example. He is a dark forward. He has 8,000 power. That's what the number in the bottom right hand corner means, is how much power he has, and up at the top right hand corner is the amount of CP that is needed to bring him to the field of battle. Forwards, when entering the battle zone, automatically enter in active, meaning it's like defense. They're defending, they're active, they're ready to attack when needed. When they attack, they automatically go like this, which is dulling, which means they cannot block. If you are attacked, you will take a point of damage, and they will remain like this until the end of your opponent's turn, unless you reactivate them with a card effect. Some forwards in the game have abilities such as have abilities on them. In this case, Sephiroth has First Strike, and it says when he enters the field, he automatically breaks a back row when he enters the field. First Strike is important because First Strike is a very powerful ability, especially for him. That's why his cost is so high, and as well as his secondary ability that breaks a backup. Since there are very few backup breakers in the game, his CP is going to be a little high. And his First Strike basically makes him a wall. If your opponent attacks him, he automatically deals damage first. The next type of card we're going to go over is the backups. In this case, I chose the 5-drop backup Yuna. She is probably one of the best backups in the game so far. As you can see, she has no power because she is in she is a backup, not a forward, and she will not attack. She has an ability. When she enters the field, she can return a card to your opponent's hand. And also, too, her second ability is when a character... I'm going to turn around here to read it. When a character is put from the field to the break zone, you can remove it from the game instead, thus making her a really powerful backup. She is one of many backups in this game. For waters, I highly recommend her. She's a 5-drop, so she's a little high, but her ability is worth it. On her, you can see that she has something that says EX Burst. EX Burst means when you take damage, if she is the top card on your deck that is going to show that you have take damage, her effect it says when she enters the field, this effect will automatically activate since it is an EX Burst. On a side note, all backups when they enter the field enter dull. Thus, they cannot use if they have activation abilities, such as dulling them or anything like that. If they have any cost abilities, they cannot use them the turn they are played unless you reactivate them, just like forwards. And at the beginning of your next turn, after this card was played, they automatically reactivate. The next type of card that is in this game is summons. In this case, I use Andrew Malik because he has an EX Burst. As stated before, his X Burst will automatically go off if he flips up as a point. If your opponent deals damage to you and he results in a point of damage, his EX Burst will go off. He's a 3-drop, and the thing about summons is summons can be used during either when you are being attacked or during your main phase, if you're able to use them. Summons are extremely powerful. Certain ones can break cards. Certain ones deal damage. In this case, he deals 7,000 damage to one active forward, meaning a defending forward. And other summons, such as Odin, can break. Some can return cards to hand, like Leviathan. But overall, summons are very important, and when making a deck, you should always have whatever element you are using. At least, if you're using 2 elements, I highly suggest at least 3 or 4 of each element summon. And each element summons in the deck. Well, that is the basic tutorial of like the three basic cards that are in this game: summons, backups, and forwards. This channel is the first of 2 videos that are. The second is going to be explaining in detail about certain abilities such as haste or anything like that. And overall, we want this to be able to explain this game to new players. This video is, and also for maybe players that have questions. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe if you want more of these Final Fantasy TCG tutorials, as well as maybe other videos that we are planning to do. And signing off for the Crimson Chocobo. I'll see you guys later.